At the Vibrant Gujarat Summit, I am now joined by MD of Gift City, Mr. Tapan Ray, a veteran officer and of course former corporate affairs secretary. Thank you, sir, for joining us. It's been long that we met and we spoke, sir. Thank you for joining us at India Today Group, sir. First question, the interaction with the Fintech group and respective other companies with the Prime Minister roundtable also happening. How was it, sir? Could you give us a mood check? Not the insightful details, sir, but overall mood check. How was it? What was the response and what all companies really did commit to make investments and what was the general thing, sir?
It was very positive because some of the leading lights of the industry were present. And the beauty is that it covered practically all sectors of the fintech industry. So what was done is each one was given a time for making a comment or a suggestion. And then it was rounded up first by FM and then by Honorable PM. So good ideas came up on how to take Gift City forward. Not only Gift City, now Gift City is not positioned as a state or an individual company. It is now the gateway for India, gateway for the future. So as you know, Gift is the gateway for both inbound finance as well as for outbound. So currently we are focusing on onshoring the offshore, means India-centric dollar-denominated business going out of India, how to bring that back to India. And shortly we'll also use it as a launching pad for third countries to take advantage of the cost benefits. So all in all, the mood was very positive. Some good suggestions came. The key underlying feature was that mostly people felt that the future of finance lies in technology. So finance and technology are interwoven in a very symbiotic relation. I'll only take it forward.
And who better than you, sir? Because in your times at Economic Affairs Secretary, you also, led that from the forefront, sir. I'd like to ask you on what is the, underlying statement that the investors needed from the government to an assurance? Because if investors come over, they need some assurance. So, what did the government at your end, give an assurance to the investors community?
See, the assurance you need is stability in policies in terms of regulations which need to be up to date. The tax regime should be comparable with the rest of the world. So you are competing with the other financial centers. So your policies have to be at least as good, if not better. So that will enable these companies who are otherwise, they will not shift just because we say that you come here. They will come for economic benefit. So when they see economic benefit, they certainly come. So we have some of the state-of-the-art regulations here. And our tax practices are almost at par with the rest of the world. So given these assurances and stability of regulation, one good feature of Gift City is that it has a unified regulatory authority, which very few areas would be having. So given that you have a unified regulatory authority, you have stability in terms of policies, regulations and taxation. So that is one. And then the infrastructure here is like world class. So coupled with world-class infrastructure and a good regulatory regime, the overall ecosystem then becomes very attractive. And to top all that, we have a large number of educational institutions in and around Gift City, like IIT Gandhinagar, IIM Ahmedabad. So these create the talent required for such operations.
In the last 2 years, we've seen two big developments: the bullion exchange, and of course the Gift Nifty, sir, coming up. How's the response been, especially with the Gift Nifty, and because you are able to kind of understand how markets are about to function the next day. How's the response been, and any changes to Gift Nifty that you're anticipating in the times to come, sir, to make it even more better?
See, the Gift Nifty was a thing waiting to happen. I mean, we pursued it for some time. But since it was between two different countries involved, so it took time. But we had to get all the regulatory things in place. So Gift Nifty is doing at least as good, if not better than before, because the open position, which I am told was of the order of $7 billion, is almost doubled in the current position. And the average daily trade is also good, but it can be better. Of course, everything can be better. So I think Gift Nifty has been a success story in that sense.
Have you spoken to SEBI or the regulated government agencies on increasing the number of transactions through Gift Nifty, sir?
No, I mean SEBI is
I mean, the market regulators and all for increasing the number of transactions on that portal or probably through Gift Nifty.
I'm not aware of any limitation in that.
There's no limitation in that. Okay, then I might have mistaken. Last question to you, sir. Co-working spaces have been coming up, sir. That's a big trend for Gift Nifty, Gift City, sir. There are issues regarding, buildings waiting to come up. So co-working spaces now coming up. So how do you see this could be a dampener for, investors coming in the gift, sir?
Not at all. No investor has gone back because he didn't get space. So we have made space available for each and every investor, whether it is small, big, medium, large. So it is not a dampener. We understand that big spaces need lead time. So we have a plan which caters to both short-term requirements. You open your office, then by the time you settle down, you have a bigger office. So we have co-working spaces which have been created in very quick time. The example being Deakin University. So Deakin University wanted their campus to be started in a very short time. So we were able to provide them with literally a co-working space within a matter of months. And they're already functional. So similar co-working space is available in the Gift City itself. And
how many co-working spaces are you anticipating to be coming up at Gift City? And will this be a permanent trend or a short-term trend only?
It will be a trend because nobody, the startups, they don't start big on day one. They scale up. So co-working will be required, but what happens is the existing co-working gets vacated to the big guys who go to the bigger spaces. But we'll ensure that there is a steady stream of supply for co-working, and there is no shortage of that.
Sure. Last question, sir. Liquor has, of course, been allowed at Gift, sir. So how's the response been, and what was the need to do that, sir?
See, as I mentioned, when you're competing with the rest of the world, your international center cannot be in any way less than any other international center. So you have to be at least as good, if not better. So being at least as good means doing everything which others do. Nevertheless, the government of Gujarat, realizing that this has been a long-standing policy, has put in a lot of restrictions on so that it's not misused. It is meant for the actual user. So whoever invests in Gift City, whoever is working in Gift City, they have the access to it. And it is not as if it is opened up and people from Ahmedabad come and start drinking. It's not like that. So it's quite restricted and very much targeted. It's the beneficiaries targeted.
Have the investors or the CEOs recommended on this? Are they happy about it? Any youngster ecosystem or a startup guy has come up to you and said it's a great move and we'll be encouraged to do so?
I think the media response has been positive, and it has been positive. So I don't see any negative downside to this, and it will only help us compete efficiently with the other centers.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Ray, for joining us. A pleasure as always to speak to you, sir. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.